Now, Marianne, you're after getting an award. How was it for?
For, I suppose,
Services.
volunteer work for the diaspora. We organise holidays for people in Britain, and we've been doing this now for about 18 years.
What's the name of the organisation?
It's the Mayo Immigrant Liaison Committee.
And it was founded how long ago?
1999.
Oh, that's a long time ago, yes. And
And we brought over a lot of people from England, elderly, vulnerable elderly people whose wish was to get back to see Ireland once more. And some of them hadn't been home for 50 years or more, for various reasons.
is it holidays or permanently?
Holidays.
Do many of them end up staying back here?
No.
No, they all go back,
They
yeah.
just come back.
And how long would you give them?
A week at a time.
And do they find it emotional?
Oh, very much so. I'll tell you one story. We usually hire a bus, and we have great fun on the bus. It's known as my bus. And we go all over the county, and we have rich and poor. Nobody knows the background except me. We have millionaires and people who live on the streets, and it's just wonderful. But one particular day we were down outside Ballina, and there was an elderly man at the back of the bus. The next thing he stood up and he said, "Stop the bus." So we stopped the bus and he said, "Look at that little river down there. That's where I used to fish when I was a little boy. And for the last nearly 60 years," he said, "I've dreamt of that little river every day. And I can't believe I'm here." So that puts it into perspective. And that's what makes it so worthwhile. And we've met wonderful people.
And who else was involved in this with you in the beginning?
Kevin Burke,
Yeah.
Joe Dee, Mick Morgan, and the late Mary Doyle from Kings Hill.
Oh, Mary is involved, was she? Yeah.
No, Mary died a few years ago, but she was a very hard-working committee member.
So they're not all down and outs that you bring home, no?
Not at all. A lot of people, it doesn't really matter. People are lonely, they want to come home, but they've no one to come home to. And when you think of it, it was the immigrants who sustained families back home over the years and sent millions back.
Well,
And really, at the end of their days, they're entitled to some
they reckon
kindness and recognition.
they say in today's terms it's billions.
They're actually saying
Billions,
millions.
yeah. I read that in
that is
The Men Who Built Britain,
That
the
is
book.
true. That is true.
And
I have 25, sometimes 40 something. It varies.
do you bring them back to their own localities or
Not
general?
necessarily, it's just home to Ireland. In fact, I've seen them get off the plane and kiss the ground. It's very emotional.
Yeah, no, it's emotional, it is.
Very.
You know, you want it very hard not to be touched by some of them.
Very
You would,
hard.
yeah. And
It could be any of us.
you keep them in hotels or homes?
For the past few years, we have taken over the Welcome Inn Hotel in Castlebar, and they were very, very kind and welcoming to them. Now, some stay in Loughlana, and over the years we've taken holiday homes in Ballinrobe. We found the Welcome Inn worked out best for us.
Well, it's very central, isn't it?
Very central, and the people are very kind there too.
Everything together.
Yeah,
And people like to be in the town,
exactly.
in the middle of the action.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So you're a Limerick woman yourself?
Yes.
Long time in
That's-
Westport?
I am a long time in Westport.
When did you come to Westport?
Came to Westport in 1964.
When you got married to
I got married to Miles.
Miles Stanton,
And
yeah?
I suppose I know this might sound strange, but I remember when I lived in Limerick, my grandparents would bring us down to visit Rhinanna, which was Shannon Airport now, and we'd see the big Constellation aircraft going out on Sundays with all the young people emigrating to the States, and you'd see all the parents and the tears, and all the villages would come down to see them all, and I just thought that was so sad. Then, over the years, my husband was often asked to speak at Irish functions in England, which he loved doing actually, and I remember meeting so many saying they'd give anything to come home, just once more. And I remember thinking, why not? So we got together and decided to give it a go. And it's been very worthwhile. Of all the things I've been involved in, I think this is the most worthwhile.
I see the Mayo Association from Dublin are here, and are they involved
Yes.
in it? Are they fungy a bit, or?
Actually, our funding is very scarce at the moment. We have good benefactors who do help us occasionally, but because of all the grants and the cutbacks, but most of these people are prepared now to put money away.
To save up.
Even if it's only £2 a week,
Yeah.
as long as they can come back for the holiday.
And how do you locate them abroad now?
Well, we go over. Well, I haven't been over now for a while, but we've been to Birmingham and Manchester and London and all over the place. And we go to the Irish centres mostly, and they know who to pick. We've had some terrific trips actually, and the goodness of Irish to their own is quite outstanding.
Well, you indeed have deserved this award.
Well, I'm not so sure about that
So
now,
it's
but I
maybe around for
accept
long
it on
more-
behalf of the committee and all the people who've had their holidays.
Well, that's nice.
Not me.